Wonderful. No, I don't. I've never had. Isn't that the same? Okay, we're gonna start. Okay. Hi, my name is Iris.
I'm Catherine. And I'm Rachel.
And today we're going to be talking about a literary technique called Niece on a Beam, which is a story within a story. So first, we have a little YouTube clip from a modern pop culture example that you might not get the reference from, but that's okay. Nope. Nope.
It's
just
so amazing technique.
Yeah.
We have to wait for the ad. This is where we learn patience. And also patience.
Oh. I want to talk about it. So cute. No. So in this video, we're not going to watch the whole thing. She starts telling a story within the story. So there's a preset. We're not going to watch this whole video. Alright, so in this preset,
No, we can play more of it when we explain what it is about before we just show it to you randomly.
okay, well, so basically, in that video, there's a preset story of a classroom, and then this lady comes in and she starts telling a story within the story. Does someone want to take over?
I can take over.
Great.
Yeah, so the video that we'll probably show a little bit more of than just the first couple of lines. But basically, the idea here with the story is that through the setting of like a school auditorium, you hear this whole story about Joseph, but you also have the pretext of it is like a school production that kids are watching, and so the way that she explains things is something that's very simple for kids to understand because she knows her audience and that's how she explains things. So
and the narrator will help make references to other things in our
and
life
explain things
rather
better
than Joseph way back.
and a whole new perspective.
Yeah. So this technique is called Niece on a Beam in French. So this is a literary technique when a story is told within another story. So you're already in the setting of one story, but then the characters in that story start leading you through another story. So we say this like niece on a beam. Oh, it's funny! Because it's fun to pronounce. But when you think of it as just little niece on a beam, you can always remember. Yeah, do you guys all want to say niece on a beam?
Niece on a beam.
Niece on a beam. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So, does anyone have any ideas of why we would want to use this technique of niece on a beam? Yeah, for sure, totally. Yeah, so if there's already a story going on and then you have those characters tell that, you're already exposed to their culture, their background, and then their views will impact that story. Yeah, awesome. So have you guys ever seen an example of niece on a beam in a book or a movie?
Forrest Gump.
So much Hamilton. Princess Bride.
That's good. Forrest Gump. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what happened. There's niece on a beam everywhere. If you look, they're just very small.
I have very tall beams.
Yes. Alright.
So we read Metamorphoses by Thomas, and this literary technique is especially used in his fourth book.
Yeah.
This is very unprofessional.
Just get on your level.
So, I'm getting
Feel the personal connection.
I gotta keep going, it's gonna be really long. So in this book, especially book 4, there are two sisters that tell the story of different other characters. And so there's Christmas and Lucy and Mars and Venus and the sun and there we go. And the fountain of I got it. And so obviously Niece on a Beam is able to show the girls' personal beliefs. And so their beliefs are then reflected in the story and how they tell the story, and if they think a character is doing a good thing or a bad thing, and then you're able to quickly know that, oh, okay, this is good or this is bad. And so example is this quote that says, I'll plug my gun in the couch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Now, so the quote is, now when the sisters have composed themselves once more, she thinks aloud. I will not mention here the too familiar love of thy eager shepherd, thy turned into the stone, or an nymph's rage out of thy soul. So there the character goes, I will not mention, so you kind of already understand very well what they're trying to get at.
Cool. So, what do you have a question?
Like, why do we care what the narrator's opinion is in the story? By the girls, why does it matter that we know what they think and that they observe their opinions in the story?
By their opinions, then we're able to know what the author's opinion is, and then we can use that opinion to either decide if we agree with it or not.
And also, like, you know, if you're just hearing a story from, like, a removed narrator who's telling the story, you don't see the character's thoughts and actions, and especially when you're reading a story that's about a culture from a long time ago, or, like, some people are different than, you know, seeing the story told from someone's opinions and personal biases of where they live or, like, the time that they're growing up in can show you a lot more about the story than if it was just removed, like, narrator.
So it makes it more like first person, more understandable.
And specifically for audience, since it was like way in the past, and usually you don't really understand what people believed back then, though there are some things that are still kind of the same. It gives us a better insight into like how they live their life, and helps us better understand the culture within like that these stories were told within. So going off of that, now that you know what Mies on a Beam is, we are going to do a little activity. So we have here. There we go. Awesome. So we have a summary of Little Red Riding Hood, which I'm sure that you guys have all heard the story of. And what we're going to do is we're going to split you guys into pairs. So we'll probably need a notebook because we're going to do some writing. So if there are two people that have notebooks, then they would be so or you could write on your iPads. It's right. Have your iPads. Wants to be, should we just do 2 and 2? Yeah?
Okay.
All right, good. So here we have the example of Little Red Riding Hood just told from an omniscient narrator who doesn't have any like influence on the story, is just telling the story as it is. And what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys tell it from a different perspective. So we're going to have you two, you're going to like rewrite the summary basically from the perspective of the wolf. And you guys are going to rewrite it from the perspective of the grandma. And we're going to spend like a little bit of time, it's probably like 5 minutes, depending on how long it takes you guys. And then we can discuss how the story changes based on who's telling the story. So just do that, into it. And if you want to like see the summary as reference, I will leave it right here so you guys can look at it and let us know if you have any questions. Oh, for sure.
So she went to the course with the grant. Can I just like wing it?
I mean,
Go.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a little old grandma. That's me. I was very sick. And I was waiting for my granddaughter to come visit me in my little cottage in the woods.
Knock, knock, knock.
I'm kind of silly, so I opened the door to a stranger and, oh no, it's a wolf. Ah! I've been eaten. I am now inside of the wolf's belly. I am very sad. I do not want to be inside of the wolf's belly. Oh look, it's Little Red Riding Hood here. Little Red Riding Hood saved me. I'm in the wolf's belly. Oh, but she gets eaten too. And we're very sad. We're just hanging out.
I'm full.
And we really don't know what to do. But then we hear the chopping, and we're like, what is that? And the wolf dies, and I emerge out of the wolf's belly. And then me and my granddaughter sit down to a delicious fire of cookies and lemonade.
Beautiful. Good job. The lighting was so bad during that whole part.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, talk through it.
Can we just like talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Did you have him compose that?
All right, so I'm the wolf. I was just released from prison, and because of my status as a convicted felon, I'm unable to get any housing or jobs or food. So basically, I'm starving.
This is
So
a
one day I'm
very
walking in the woods and I see this girl, Little Red Riding Hood, and she has all this food. And I am starving, so I'm like, Little Red Riding Hood, where are you going? And then she's like,
I'm going to my grandma's house.
and then like, she's picking flowers. So I'm like, oh, grandma has food, I'm going to grandma's house. But I'm so hungry that I like eat grandma. And so I commit another crime, recidivism. And then she comes, and so I'm like, oh shoot, I killed grandma, I ate grandma. So I lie in the bed and pretend to be grandma. And she's like,
My grandma, what's up with you?
oh yeah, my ears are better to hear you with, because she
You're
said
not
something about
looking
ears.
so great.
Yeah, and then she sees my eyes, and then I eat her, and then I swallow her in one gulp, and now I'm full, so I fall asleep. And then this like woodsman comes and cuts me open with his axe, and then they're freed, but I'm dead, and this is all because we have a broken criminal justice system. The end.
beautiful. Thank you.